Troubleshoot it right now because it just is the proclamation. It's not all the other items. So we still are Brown Act compliant because it tells you who they're honoring and everything else. But if you want to know more information so you can speak to it, you can
You sound good. He does sound good. Well, no, there you go. Yeah. It's just,
I could probably just, zero res the black.
yeah. 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 A little tone. Yes. Yep.
All right, good morning. I'll call a special council meeting of Monday, May 6, 2026 order. Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Council President. Councilmember Hamel. Here. Councilmember Whitburn.
Here.
Councilmember Foster.
Here.
Councilmember Bonhoeffer. Council President Pro Tem Lee.
Here.
Councilmember Castillo. Councilmember Moreno. Present. Councilmember Elo Rivera.
Present.
And Council President LaCava. Grant those who hold office in the city the spirit of wisdom, charity, and justice, that with steadfast purpose they may faithfully serve in their offices to promote the well-being of all people.
We respectfully acknowledge that the Kumeyaay Nation are the original inhabitants of the unceded land now known as San Diego. Despite enduring the horrors of genocide and colonization, the Kumeyaay spirit remains unbroken. We honor the resilience of their ancestors who fought to protect their culture and land, and today they carry their legacy forward, ensuring that their traditions continue to thrive in gratitude and strength. We stand with the Kumeyaay Nation, connected to our past and committed to a thriving future. Please face the flag if you're able, put your right hand over your heart, and let's begin.
Agenda public comment at the end of this morning session. At 2 p.m., we will reconvene for our regular discussion agenda. Tomorrow, we will start city council meeting at 9 a.m. and commence the day with non-agenda public comment. We will then hear additional discussion items throughout the course of the day in preparation for the fiscal year 2027 budget adoption. Then at 1 p.m. or shortly thereafter, we will reconvene here in chambers for the approval of the budget. So Tuesdays all day, all budget conversations. So with that, we will now dispense with the approval of the proclamation items. Clerk, please proceed with public comment.
Thank you. The public comment period for the proclamation items is now open. Each speaker will have 1 minute per item per person. If you would like to speak on 3 or more items, you will have a maximum of 3 minutes. The proclamation items being approved are items 600 through 602, 639, 643, and 644. If I can please have Jacob Edwards, please come forward to the microphone. After that, if I can have the following individuals, please come forward to the yellow reserve seats at the front of the room. Max Schmidt, Joy Sunyata, Sanao Hagas, allegedly Audra. If you all can please come up to the yellow reserve seats. You'll have 1 minute speaking on item 601. Please proceed.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for allowing me to stand in front of you. I'm here today to speak of something that very much is important. All of these consent items are very important. And I would like to add something of very Chinese were having meetings at the convention center right here in San Diego regarding the overthrow and takeover of our government. There were situations that transpired that resulted in our Federal Reserve families coming here at the same time. They emerged meetings with the deal cut with the Chinese to eliminate their trillions of dollars of debt for the overthrow of our country, taking over our government and our country. How dare our Federal Reserve families? Part of that deal was mass genocide was going to occur. The Chinese did not want certain profiles of people.
That does conclude your time.
Mass genocide has occurred.
Max Schmidt, you'll also have 1 minute, speaking on that 601. You can proceed.
Hi, I actually put item 602 on the paper. I'm against the new police having a week to honor the police, and it's because I'm getting mentally targeted in a homeless shelter in San Diego, in the public streets of San Diego, where Freemasons, including city council, through neurolinguistic programming at the council meetings, mess with me by saying my thoughts out loud, and I'm not crazy. And the only reason I'm homeless is because I went to the police and they called me crazy and 5150 me, 5250 me, forced antipsychotics on me, forcing me to leave the state, and that's the only reason I'm homeless. And I'm not stupid. You guys know what you're doing. You're Freemasons targeting me because I stand with Alex Jones, I stand with Patriot groups, I stand with the People's Militia, and I did grassroots activism for Donald J. Trump. And because I did that, everyone's targeting me. However, in America, I deserve mental freedom. It's worse than human trafficking. You guys might as well be mentally human trafficking me. Down with the cold.
Thank you. You're supposed to say 601, and those comments were related to 601. Next is Joyce Anyata.
United States on the list of proclamations, a lot of you. Thank you, because you make the world a better place, and I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate that so very much. So congratulations. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful week.
As we accept this recognition today, we hope to continue building relationships. As we accept this recognition today, we hope to continue building relationships with all of you. Our hope is that the next time we meet, it won't be a year from now here at Hall. Instead, we hope to honor you guys and invite you to our community center in El Cajon Boulevard. While our community center is located in the district of, Councilmember Sandilo Rivera, we have constituents all over, and so we welcome all of you to our community center. So just thank you guys again for this recognition, for your service to the city, and for your support for the Heritage American community.
Thank you. Allegedly Audrey, if you can please come forward. You're speaking on items 600, 601, and 602. You'll have 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's interesting when we have all these proclamations and we don't. Yeah, it's interesting when we have all these proclamations and we don't really talk about what's really going on, like at the convention center. Love when people come in, going on, like at the convention center. Love when people come in, say things that nobody wants to talk about, like the children that nobody wants to talk about, like the children that were trafficked from the convention center after a bunch of homeless were kicked out. Embarrassing and sad when you guys try and brush it under the rug. But that's what happens. Embarrassing and sad when you guys try and brush it under the rug. But that's what happens. And then here again with the United States Police. And Fire Championships Week. How about we talk about Brandon McGibbons? And the sexual, like the children that he's soliciting, right? I mean, that happens. That was happening when I was a kid. We'd be at the roller skate rink and there was an officer who really liked us when we were about 11. So, I mean, I just wonder how many other police officers. I mean, you got Anthony Warner in there who beats the shit out of women, slams their face and whatnot, and then the way they treat the homeless. So I'm just wondering to have a whole week for their championships. I mean, when there's such a great claims to be independent, and we're not a free country. And people come to this country acting like it's a free country, and you can tell. I mean, all these immigrants that cross the border illegally are now, you know, wanting due process and stuff when Americans don't get that. They don't want their children to be kidnapped and, you know, taken from their parents. That happens here every day. I don't know if you've ever witnessed that. It's
On the first item, a long time ago, about 20 years, ago, one at the football game, guys, they want to do good even when you're 50. So you might want to give them a steroid test. If you kind of voters go out in our elections, and it's really challenging our democracy, and people ain't buying it anymore. We got to do a proclamation to throughout the election, do a new one or something, because this is crooked as hell. And then also another proclamation we could have, what's it, the 21st century, right? We should do a proclamation proclaiming the greatest, what's it called, what's going on in the world today. It's like the genocide, the biggest, and now they're doing it to Lebanon. We will sister it up. You can do it with the city council vote today. And just look on the Google map and pick one out, man, because they're heading north, bombing all the cities for what?
I'd like to speak to, please.
You'll have 1 minute, please proceed.
Thank you. Blair Beekman, happy Monday to everyone. Item 602 is Aritian Independence Day 2026. I'm being from San Jose area originally. They have a fairly large Aritian population there, and it was nice to see this item for that. I have good memories of the Aritian culture and people in the San Jose area. They're pretty vibrant and alive and doing good things, and so I just wanted to mention their work and as a way to connect for the people in San Diego for this item, and thanks a lot for it. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next and final speaker with his hand raised. Please let me know which item or items.
Thank you.
Thank you. That concludes public comment.
The center becoming a premier destination center, and during the COVID-19 pandemic, an emergency shelter.
Great destination. We have the best team in the country that work hard every day to build small cities inside a building for the most important week of that organization's life, and then move it out and do it all over again the next week. So.
And with that, I'll move the proclamations and
All right, thank you, Council President. I will echo the congratulations and appreciation, Ms. Ripito, for your work. There's all the stuff that the Convention Center does on a regular basis, which is a huge and impressive operation for sure. But I will, on the imagination of most people, and you made a point to make that as welcoming of the space as possible. During that time, I was very proud of San Diego for doing that, and I am deeply appreciative for you bringing your leadership to that moment in that way. So thank you. Again, in addition to everything else you've done, that certainly sticks out to me as something I will always be appreciative of you for. And then the Aritian Independence Day, always very proud to know that while the Aritian community is around San Diego, the epicenter is in District 9, and that's because of a long history of a very strong and vibrant Aritian community in District 9, and City Heights in particular. It's certainly, the Aritian community is part of what makes City Heights and San Diego what we are. Always very appreciative of not just the contributions you make in terms of small businesses and professionalism, but the warmth that your community always shows. The celebration last year, hope I can make it again. And I believe, I might have this wrong, the theme this year, our resilience, our guarantee. I think that's a really wonderful message and theme to lean into. Certainly plenty of...
I'm impressed when I see the level of work that goes into Comic-Con. It is building a city inside of the convention center. And I was also deeply impressed by the work you did during efforts I've seen this any time, but we really appreciate you and all you've done. Item 601,